Well, all sporting events are canceled tonight after a deadly crash involving teenagers. The events at Shirley Air Regional High School are off. And one of the victims, the girl who died, was 16 years old and a student at that school. WBZ's Mike Sullivan is live there in Air tonight. And Mike, a sad day in the community, no question.
Yeah, it really is. And we talked to one student off camera. She says a lot of her classmates came to school today having heard about the accident, but not knowing who was involved. She says it left a lot of them looking around in class, in their classrooms, just trying to figure out who was missing. It's an impact felt across the school district, now rippling through a fire station. When a 16-year-old life is lost, the grief extends wide.
One thing that's very therapeutic for us, we sit around the table in the fire station and we talk.
Sean McKenna is a Leominster firefighter. He was on scene last night when a yellow Mustang crashed on 190. Inside were 4 teens, 2 boys and 2 girls, 3 from Shirley, 1 from Bolton.
It did turn out that one self-extricated with very traumatic injuries, and then we had 3 that were still within the vehicle that needed to be extricated from that vehicle.
The car rolled, flipping upside down, landing on an embankment just before the tree line.
It was a convertible, so it was pretty much flush with the ground. We could hear people screaming, we could see certain things, but we couldn't tell exactly where they were.
One of the victims was partially ejected and trapped under the car. That teen was a 16-year-old student at Air Shirley High School.
And then we had 2 inside the passenger compartment. One was trapped because of the roll bar.
The student, who was partially ejected, passed away that night.
There are a lot of members on the department that are there in that moment. They may have children of the same age, so you think of your family.
Fire crews contacted a local tow company to help free the remaining teens. They used what is called a boom truck. They
were able to lift the car vertically about 4 or 5 inches, and that was enough to give us the room to finally get the last 2 people out of the vehicle.
Getting them out in the time they did, it allows us to get them either to Leominster Hospital or the Trauma Center in Worcester in that golden hour.
The 3 teens who survived suffered serious injuries. All were taken to area hospitals.
It was probably less than 30 minutes that the whole operation was over with.
Now comes the coping. The Air Shirley School District put out a statement today saying they're deeply saddened by the news. They are gathering extra mental health counselors from around the district to come to the high school for any students who may need someone to talk to. Well, that same student that we talked to off camera says that she barely did any work today, and the school district says if you have a child in the district that you think needs help or any mental health guidance, please contact your local school and they'll get counseling. Live in Air, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.